Docks Marine opens 7 days a week from 8 to 5. Sales, rental, service, all in one place. It's at Docks Marine, 5803 Eichard Ridge Road.
Hello and welcome into another week here on the WHKY News. Today is Monday, October 7th. I'm Ralph Mangum. The WHKY News is on over-the-air TV every weekday on channel 14.2. And of course, we are also online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In today's top stories, North Carolina State House Representative Jay Adams joined us again today with the latest on ongoing storm recovery efforts.
App State collection position will be closing tomorrow at 1:30. So if you can get all your donations in by 1:30, they will be cleaning up that site tomorrow afternoon. A couple of items that we need, the list continues to change, but here's a few things. From a medical standpoint, prescription meds, IV supplies, Pepcid, Prilosec, EpiPens, wasp spray. One of the problems they're having over there right now is yellow jackets, so stings are an issue. Also, anything that is a treatment for poison ivy, imagine that. Also, a couple other items, many 1,000 watt generators, drop cords, lighters, flashlights with batteries, safety vest, and of course wasp spray, first aid kits. And I'll just add to that, air operations are more or less winding down. Things have stabilized. Now we know the locations we need to go to. We're looking for some new drop zones for heavier helicopters. But other than that, things are beginning to stabilize and wind down. We have a list of the restaurants that have been donating food. We'll be making a graphic so we can show appreciation for those people. But thank you all very much, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks again to Representative Adams, who has been and who continues to be most gracious with his time. Representative Adams also provided us with a list of businesses and individuals that have been feeding folks involved in relief efforts at the airport. You can find that list at WHKY.com. A fatal accident was reported early today in Catawba County. WHKY's Arianna Mack has more.
A Maiden man was killed in a single vehicle accident this morning. The deceased is 83-year-old Jimmy Earl Yancey. At about 8:50 a.m. today, the North Carolina State Highway Patrol responded to a fatal collision in Catawba County on US 321 Business near Smyer Farm Road. A 2018 Nissan Rogue driven by Mr. Yancey was southbound on US 321 Business when it ran off the right side of the road and collided with a tree. Mr. Yancey passed away at the scene. The preliminary investigation indicates speed and alcohol were not contributing factors. During the on-scene investigation, the roadway was closed in the area for approximately 2 hours. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna, and our condolences to Mr. Yancey's family and loved ones. Tax relief has been offered for victims of Hurricane Helene. Rob Eastwood reports.
According to the North Carolina Department of Revenue, on September 27th, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper requested an expedited emergency disaster declaration for North Carolina due to the impacts of Hurricane Helene. On September 28th, one day later, President Joe Biden approved an emergency declaration for the state. On October 1st, the Internal Revenue Service, or IRS, announced tax relief for certain taxpayers affected by Hurricane Helene. The federal tax relief gives affected taxpayers until May 1st of 2025 to file various federal, individual, and business tax returns and make tax payments. This applies to all taxpayers identified as affected taxpayers by the IRS. Affected taxpayers include individuals who live in North Carolina, businesses including tax-exempt organizations whose principal place of business is in North Carolina, other individuals and businesses whose records necessary to meet a state tax deadline are located in North Carolina, relief workers who are assisting in North Carolina and are affiliated with a recognized government or philanthropic organization, or any individual visiting the state of North Carolina who was injured or killed as a result of the disaster. You can get much more on this by going to a link that you can find in this story at our website, WHKY.com. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. For a limited time, the City of Hickory Solid Waste Division will waive special pickup fees specifically for yard waste. Contractors are still required to haul all their materials off to a properly licensed facility for disposal. The City of Hickory has not given permission to any contractor to place any materials to the curb for pickup. Most streets have been reopened and crews are working as fast as safely possible to allow access to the remaining areas. Citizens are encouraged to be mindful as there may still be power lines down or hanging low due to the storm. A list of waste collection tips is posted at WHKY.com. For more information, call 828-323-7500. For the latest City of Hickory updates and information related to Helene response and recovery, visit hickorync.gov or the city's Facebook page. Recovery efforts continue in Caldwell County. Over the weekend, volunteers worked around the county to help neighbors deal with damage from the storm. Since the storm hit, volunteers have cleared debris, prepared meals, and manned donation centers. FEMA is setting up a field office in Caldwell County to aid residents as they apply for assistance. Office hours will be announced once the office is operational. To apply online, visit fema.gov/disaster/4827. Several websites have been established to give Caldwell County residents access to information. Those are listed at WHKY.com. North Carolina Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey announced Friday that Medicare beneficiaries impacted by Tropical Storm Helene have been granted an extended special enrollment period to sign up for Medicare health and prescription drug coverage. The extended period gives beneficiaries extra time to make changes to their Medicare coverage due to unforeseen circumstances that accompany a natural disaster. The special enrollment period is in effect for the 25 North Carolina counties that have been declared disaster areas as a result of the storm. And again, more information is posted at WHKY.com. In the crime report today, we have a sex offender arrest in Maiden and a variety of drug arrests in Caldwell and Catawba counties. In local sports, some clarity on the high school football schedule for the rest of the season. LR volleyball, soccer, and football, plus soccer, field hockey, and football from Mack. In Community Focus, information on SBA disaster loans, a partnership between the Western Piedmont Symphony and the United Way, and the latest from our Catawba County libraries. Low 80s and sunny today with a low in the 50s tonight. Cooler weather should arrive tomorrow with highs through Friday in the low to mid 70s and nighttime lows in the 40s. We'll see warmer temps again on Saturday and Sunday. Virtually no chance of rain all week long. The latest forecast is always posted at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You are watching the WHKY News.